Hey everybody, how we doing today?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
If you're new here, we've toyed with doing this show for a long time.
Yeah.
We've done the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel,
Yeah. Also by Amy Sherman Palladino.
Yes.
I started to say Penelope Ann Miller. Yes. The hot love interest from Kindergarten Cop also
love
is a
that.
brilliant showrunner.
Yeah,
God.
Penelope Ann Miller's
Wake up,
show,
man.
Gilmore Girls. Yep.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I have to say her name.
Yeah, no, I had to think about it for a second too.
But we love that show. We love Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah, we did the entire show on our channel and loved it all the way through. I know there was some controversial seasons as far as whether people liked them or not. Yeah. I love the journey on every season. Yeah, I really liked it. We are going in incredibly blind on this.
I don't know anything. I really don't.
Other than the fact that it's Amy Sherman Palladino,
yep.
I don't know anything except the only other thing I know is I think Alexis Bledel. I'm pretty sure she's in this.
I don't know what that is.
She was on Mad Men. She was Pete's love interest, whose husband had her.
She gets
right.
Yeah.
Because she's shown up in other things too, but that's mostly what I know her from now is Mad Men. Because I don't think I've seen anything with her.
They're together in real life.
Yeah. Someone told me that the other day when I said we were doing Gilmore Girls, and I'm pretty sure Alexis Bledel. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. I don't know. Bleagle? I don't know. But other than that, I don't know the genre of this. I don't know if it's a 90s show or a 2000 show. I do remember people were excited because there was a reboot a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
so that I also haven't seen.
Also on Netflix. From my understanding, it kind of felt similar to the Arrested Development revival.
Okay, so is it? I don't know how the reception was because, like I said, never been anywhere near Gilmore.
Isn't really my speed of a show, but I've heard enough good things about it to where I'm like, we should do this on the channel.
I know plenty of people who like it. We've obviously had people suggest it a lot on the channel.
And the writing in Maisel was fantastic.
Yeah, that was the biggest reason I wanted to watch it because Maisel was so good and so solid all the way through that it's like, well, I mean, if it's the same showrunner, Sherman Palladino. See, I'm locking it in.
Penelope Ann Miller.
Penelope Ann Miller is also doing this show. As we jump in here for the pilot, I'm sure it's called pilot. They usually are. We do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and I'd like to give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balaz Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surya Gundavarapu, Weird Magic, and Torgeir Lingstad. Thank you so much, guys. We are very, very happy you're with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so to stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below our Patreon page. On every show, including Gilmore Girls, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon if we're on YouTube. So if you watch the pilot, you're with us on YouTube, you can keep on going over our Patreon page. You will have to think and watch along on your own source material. You will only see us for copyright purposes. We're also watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive. Okay, good needle drop.
I love this song.
Yeah. How many cups have you had this morning?
None.
Plus?
5, but yours is better.
You make that look really good.
Oh, aggressive.
Passing through on my way to Hartford.
You're a regular Jack Kerouac.
He doesn't know who that is.
Hey, it's
Okay, there she is, yeah.
Sorry, I will get you.
Are they sisters? She looks older.
Yeah.
But not old enough to be your mom.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too.
Yeah.
Krupke, she's right at that table, right over there.
Oh my God, Joey.
Yeah, I've never been through it before.
Oh, you have to.
Oh, my.
That's a good.
Don't you?
I was just...
That's a good line.
Getting to know my daughter.
Oh, it is daughter. Okay.
Oh.
My new daddy?
You do not look old enough to have a daughter. No, I mean it.
We just said that. Yeah.
So go away, Joey. Read the room.
Traveling with a friend.
She's 16.
Oh my God. Woo. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. See you
His
guys.
friend is like, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't travel with that guy.
Very, very well written.
Yeah, that's a good repartee. So this is a show that does do cold opens, at least in the pilot. I'm watching Sopranos.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool, cold opens. It was like one episode, and they never did it again.
Yeah. Isn't that song addicting, though?
Oh, it's a great song.
I love it.
Really gets you into the headspace.
Oh, Melissa McCarthy's in the show?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool.
So I'm taking this is going to be like Maisel, kind of a dramedy.
Okay, yeah.
Just a vibe from the opening credits here.
For sure. It was very snappy. Like
Yeah,
Maisel was,
yeah, for sure.
I like that.
I did too.
Alex Borstein, she was
Late
on
90s.
Maisel as well.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Maybe after this, I'll venture us a piano, huh?
What a different character.
Lady,
I know.
now. Yeah, don't worry, I'll wait.
Okay, kind of the same character.
Right.
Spot for a table. Decorator's a genius.
What network did this air on, guys? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Your French paper before you go.
Excuse me.
That'd be great.
No.
Come on.
I like the tone.
Oh, yeah, I do
It's very
too.
lighthearted.
When are you gonna
It
let your
feels like a
parents
90s rom-com.
Yeah, it does.
The hayride? You're kidding. My parents set me up
I
with
like
a son of a
hayrides.
business associate. He's gonna be a doctor. I'm still fuzzy on what's fun about sitting in the cold for 2 hours with a bundle of sticks up your butt. Don't expect me to clear it up for you.
That is Jared Padalecki.
I need to see his face again. I don't know if I recognize him.
He's got like a beard now.
Okay.
Much older. We do get to see the harp. That's awesome.
That is. I was wondering if they're going to have her play.
Am I misremembering? Was there a harp situation in Miss Maisel as well?
I don't recall.
I know, I'm sorry. Hey.
Oh, yeah, it's Melissa McCarthy.
That's blood. You're bleeding. Why are you bleeding?
You gotta taste the sauce. You have to try it while it's still warm.
Okay. Oh,
That was a move there.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I need that after all these years, your mom still hates me. She doesn't.
Yeah,
hate
why?
you. She hates my mother. She doesn't trust unmarried women.
Boys don't like funny girls.
She's not right.
Yeah, she's not right about that one.
Mike.
Yeah.
Suki!
Oh!
It's here. It happened. She did it. Some credentials in your enthusiastic pursuit of her enrollment. I offered to do the principal to get her in. We would be happy to accept her.
Oh my
as soon as the
God.
first semester's tuition has been received.
This is very exciting.
It is exciting. Good for
It
her.
is.
To do, and then I can resent her for it, and we can finally have a normal mother-daughter relationship.
This feels a lot like Maisel, doesn't
It
it?
does, yeah.
You're happy.
Yeah,
Did you do
Yeah.
something slutty?
I'm not that happy.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Suki, I'm going to Chilton. I'll make cookies. Protestants love oatmeal. I have to call later.
We really do. I couldn't work in that kitchen.
No. Get concussion work there.
I got the invoice for your enrollment fee. Wow.
Oh,
that is a lot
no.
of zeros behind that 5. She's
So that's the
supposed to
catch.
start Monday. It just doesn't give me a lot of time to pull a bank job.
It's
It
Well,
sucks.
never
expensive
I mean,
school.
yeah.
I mean,
Can you borrow money for
Like a
high
loan
school?
or something?
Yeah. Like, I know student loans for college are pretty easy to get,
Sure.
but
There are several chapters from a Stephen King novel I'd reenact before I'd resort to that option.
Okay.
calling her parents?
Dropped.
She's definitely have to call her parents.
yeah.
I love being a private school girl.
Oh, no.
He's like,
This is just the knife is just
Oh, no.
twisting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make the call, swallow your pride.
I love her dialogue.
I do too,
It's
yeah.
so good.
It does feel like Maisel in terms of the construction of the
I'm
language.
just craving more of her work. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like I would love to see her do a film. We should probably sell that Jeep, honestly.
Right? Yeah. Wranglers hold their value.
They do.
Like some tea.
I would love some coffee.
Yeah,
Of course.
We're in here.
coffee's always a good
Hi,
idea.
Dad.
Oh, it's this guy
Yeah,
from the Lost Boys.
Christmas already?
Laura
I don't
and
know
were
his name.
taking a business class at the college
I don't remember the
today and
Lost Boys.
decided
Do you remember
to
the
drop
saxophone
things.
guy? That's
Yeah.
it.
What?
He was the head vampire.
Well, she
Ah,
was.
got it.
Since we are now financially involved in your life, I want to be actively involved in your life.
I don't think that's actually unreasonable.
It's not.
Come over for
How about
dinner.
weekly
Yeah.
dinner?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, her parents seem terrible, but it's like, we want to see you more. We'll help
Curious
you
to
out.
hear more about her
I mean,
upbringing, then, you know.
We're at the beginning. We may find out that they're absolutely garbage people.
For
but,
sure.
You know,
If you
It
agree to
certainly
come
looks
to
like a life of
town,
privilege,
can
but I
give
mean,
you the check.
definitely.
Otherwise,
Have you lived here all your life?
Yes. Well, pretty much. I was actually born in Hartford.
Well, that's not far.
30 minutes with no traffic.
Really?
So we're in Connecticut then?
Okay.
But why would you?
Because you're nice to look at. And because
Wow.
you've got unbelievable concentration.
What?
Last Friday, these two guys were tossing around.
Has she never been hit on before?
Apparently not.
I mean, it was.
It's not a holiday thing. It's just dinner, okay?
Fine, sorry.
She's got to come clean with her at some point.
Oh yeah.
Red meat can kill you.
I like him.
I do too.
I'm not sure I want to go to Chilton.
Oh my god, because of a
Guy?
boy all of a sudden?
That's cool.
It is.
Hay rides are fun.
Look
Yeah, that,
how awkward everybody
Yeah.
looks.
I'm not you. Really? Someone willing to throw important life experiences out the window to be with a guy? It sounds like me to me. Whatever.
Well, I like the fact that she's
There's no
acknowledging her own
guy.
mistakes.
Dark hair. You don't get knocked up at 16 being indifferent to guys.
That's
Babe, guys
why
are
she looks
always
so
gonna
young.
be there.
It is a pretty bold decision. I know I sound like an old man here to like, I'll blow off the whole school thing that I wanted because I just met a guy. You can still date the guy, right? Like, you can still date the guy.
It's 30 minutes when she lives here.
They live, yeah, they live in the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
town.
You're tall.
Yes.
It's freakish. We're thinking of having her studied at MIT.
Champagne, anyone?
They don't appreciate her sense of humor at all, do
No,
they?
don't. Where does she get the sense of humor from, Ben?
Right.
Yeah, there you go. You like
Something
to
to
read,
read, yeah.
Very talented man, your father.
She knows.
He always was a smart one, that boy. You must
Oh.
look after him.
Oh my God!
Wow,
I'm gonna get a Coke.
that was rude.
That was terrible.
Curious to see where her father, who her
The farther we get into this, the more it's like, yeah, you know what? Keep your damn money.
yeah,
How could I have taken it the wrong way? What was open to interpretation?
Yeah, I agree. He just called her stupid.
he did.
Well, I wasn't too proud to come here to you two begging for money for my kid's school, was I? No, you certainly weren't.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, your mom's giving up a lot. I hope that means something. I hope that makes her feel like,
Yeah.
not bad, but at least
For
like,
sure. Okay, I'll go to the school.
right. Or at least not fight with her. Yeah.
Fries.
That's a huge pile of fries.
I do not want to grow up to be like your mom.
Sorry. Too late.
Oh, that's a good
Such a
line.
great line.
I love how health conscious he is. He works there and he's like, coffee?
He runs a grease pit and he's like, all this food's terrible.
Yeah.
No, really. Are you embarrassed to bring him home?
I'm not embarrassed.
Does he talk at all? Because it's okay.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice
Yeah,
kid.
he seemed like a cool guy. When we'll see. Like,
Yeah.
we're at episode 1.
Sure.
The pacing and the execution of the dialogue and the jokes.
It did. It's less stressful than Maisel, which I love Maisel. I love the high pace energy of Maisel, right?
I don't know why, but the stakes just felt so high on Maisel all
Yeah.
the time.
Because
And I don't know why.
She's
Yeah.
trying to break into something.
Sure.
You know, this felt like a warm bath. Very comforting. Very, very like. Look, I was watching a lot of shows during 2020.
Mhm.
Kind of wish I was watching this one then,
Right.
because this would have been amazing for my mental health.
Yeah, right. This does feel like a show that, like, no matter what's going on with everything around them, as long as these two are getting along,
Yeah.
everything's okay. You know, so by the end, it was like, all right, they saw these money problems. Her parents still completely suck.
Yeah.
Rory's moving away from a guy she's interested in, you know, or at least seeing him every day.
Mhm.
You know, all of these things are kind of stacked against them, but they're getting along, and I think
Yeah.
as long as their relationship's okay, everything's fine.
For sure.
You know?
And I love their relationship.
Yeah.
The dynamic is very, very nice.
I need to look up the actress who plays Lorelai because I've
Lauren
seen her.
Graham is what it said.
What was I'm sorry?
Lauren Graham is what it said in the beginning.
Lauren Graham. I need to look her up. She looked familiar. I'm sure I've seen her in other things.
I feel like I've seen her in a commercial before.
Okay.
I wonder if she's doing commercials now. 'Cause I'm not sure when this ended or when Netflix brought it back. But
Netflix brought it back. I don't think it was that long ago, but I don't know what the gap was between when it was
Sure.
on TV and when
Sure.
Netflix brought it back.
and I know the show was big because I've heard it referenced many times.
Sure.
You know,
I get this one and what's the other? Gossip Girl.
Gossip.
People talk about them. I've not seen either one of them, so
Yeah.
I get them mixed up when people are talking about
When
it.
I think Gossip Girl, I think of The Office when he's like XOXO Michael.
Oh, is that from Gossip Girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think they sign off each episode XOXO Gossip Girl.
Oh, okay.
But he says Michael. That show.
Gotcha.
Also, as an avid coffee lover, I love that too. How every scene she's got a coffee cup. I think
Yes.
I like Lorelai.
Yeah, no, I do as well. I love how she handled the douche canoe that was hitting on her. And
Yes, Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
I apologize on behalf of all Joes. So,
Right.
when we started, I was like, "Are they sisters?"
I assumed sisters because I thought it looked like there was about a 10-year age gap.
Yeah.
You know, which is like obviously, you know, except in biblical times. Not quite mother-daughter.
Yeah.
But I guess there's more distance than that.
And I do love on a show or movie the patron owner. You know, so Luke's
right.
gonna be a lot of fun too.
Oh,
you know?
definitely, yeah.
I love that he's like kind of a device for them to walk in and then he can just be comedy there for a second.
For sure. I really like the fact that, you know, we kind of jump in and we got some real personalities already from the supporting characters.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this feels like a lived-in world.
Yeah.
You know, I know I pick on it a lot, but that first season of The Office or the first season of Parks and Rec, two shows that I think are great, it really took them a while to establish who the supporting characters were.
For sure.
And so they lacked personality for a while. And I think shows like this, and Maisel did the same thing, we really get a sense of who not just the central characters are, but who the supporting characters around them are, which I think really gives you a lot of rich field of mind.
For sure. You know, and us having seen Maisel all the way through, it's interesting seeing the evolution.
Yeah,
I guess.
definitely.
You know, this feels like, it still feels like her voice.
Yeah. Clearly had a larger budget when she was on Amazon. I mean, the Maisel budget, but yeah, I mean, like, because some of the cinematography on that show was like they spent a fortune on some of these shots, for sure. No, I thought this was a great time.
Great pilot. Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for being here with us, guys. The only caveat to the show is we have to edit it and put it up on YouTube. And I don't know what production company this is. And sometimes they'll let us and sometimes they won't. We're hoping that we can do this one all the way through.
I would love to. So
I would as well. We'll catch you next one, guys.
see ya.